Like this show and want to make your own? Let me tell you about Anchor. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Now you can even add any song from Spotify directly to your episode. The possibilities are endless for what you can create, whether it's music analysis, your own radio show, or something the world's never heard before. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, you're listening to Got Clutter Get Organized, a podcast that focuses on helping you create space to attract more money, love, and happiness in your life. I am your host, Janet M. Taylor, and I want to say hello if you're a regular listener, and welcome if you're listening for the very first time. I hope you are having a great week. And of course, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, please leave a review. And I love this one. It says, such beautiful tips. Organization has never been my strength, so I am so grateful I found this podcast. So many helpful tips and tricks for staying organized. Thank you, Amanda D, because I don't want to mispronounce your last name. So thank you very much, Amanda D. And of course, there are two ways you can support this podcast: individually by clicking the Buy Me a Button link, or as a business. In either way, I will give you a shout out on the air. And in this episode, I will be sharing my top 10 organizing routines I live for as we begin to get closer to the new year. I will also be sharing my product at Repurpose and my book suggestion for this week. And my question for you this week is, I would love for you to name an organizing tip or strategy you have learned this year that you will continue using in the new year. So just to get it out the way, some reasons for getting organized. It reduces stress. It reduces the overwhelm. You don't waste time. You don't waste money. And it definitely reduces that mental clutter, which is why for almost 29 years, it'll be 29 years next year, I took my natural ability and started Totally Organized LLC. And for those of you who don't know, I've been a government contractor. I have celebrity clients, which include Les Brown and Deanna Williams. I am also a corporate trainer, conducting webinars for Fortune 500 firms. And in 2021, I conducted over 100 webinars and some with over 500 attendees. And of course, a lot of you know me because I appeared on the Rachel Ray Show in April of 2018, and I was crowned the Clutter-Free Queen. And of course, I've also appeared on HGTV's Mission Organization, and I've spoken at IKEA as well as the Philadelphia Home Show. But of course, most of you know me as the host and producer of this weekly podcast, Got Clutter Get Organized, and thanks to all of you for listening, because in 2021 and 2022, I was ranked number 1 in the Indie Home and Garden chart and in the top 100 home and garden chart as well. And of course, I also serve my time as an advisory board member for my alma mater, Pierce College. So let's get down to my 10 organizing strategies. And basically, they're things that you may already be doing. So number 1 is paperless. I would say basically 99% of all of the bills and statements regarding my business are paperless, and I think I just get one bill from regarding my life, so I'm paperless. I shred. Number 2 is I shred regularly. And one of those is because I'll get something in, I'll look at it, I don't need it. It might be a credit card application, and I shred it immediately. I don't put it in a pile. I basically go through my mail, and once I've gotten all the things I need to shred, I shred them the same day. I open my mail regularly, so I don't allow it to pile. And that's just because of paperless, because I may get maybe a couple pieces of mail a week. I don't get a lot. I recycle regularly. That makes me so happy when it's Tuesday, because Tuesday I know I got to start gathering everything and put it out for Wednesday. Number 5, I put things away when I purchase them. So when I purchase paper towels to an ink cartridge, once I get home, get settled, everything goes away. So nothing's out. And this is just something that's taken years of discipline, but that's something that really helps me. Number 6, if I take something out, I put it back. And I live by myself, so there's nobody fussing if they can't find anything, but I get frustrated when I can't find anything because I haven't put it back where it belongs. And it also saves me time because I know exactly where to go to get it. I donate regularly. Not only just seasonally, sometimes I do monthly. I've recently, just donated some more clothes. I donated in October and I'm donating again. But it's like when I see something that I really no longer serves me, I no longer love it, no longer want to use it, I donate it. And it's a little bit more convenient for me because I'm only like a couple blocks from a place where I can actually donate items. Number 9. I clear my desk when I'm done working. I need to walk into a clear desk because it's that mental clutter. And when I walk into a clear desk, I can focus a lot more on what needs to be done and not be distracted by the clutter. And number 10 is I say no when people want to give me things they no longer need and I have no need for them. So, a lot of times I'll be organizing. Somebody's like, "Oh, Janet, do you want this?" "No, let's donate it." Or family and friends, "No, let's donate it." And you know what? I have a number 11 of my organizing strategies. And that is no is a complete sentence. Even though these are organizing strategies, but that's also a strategy as well because then my calendar doesn't get cluttered. So number 1 is paperless. Number 2, shred regularly. Number 3, open mail immediately. Number 4 is recycle regularly. Number 5, I put things back, specifically when I purchase them. Number 6 is when I take something out, I put it back. Number 7, I have regular maintenance of my clothes and my paperwork, so making sure that I go through it regularly, at least quarterly. Number 8, I donate regularly. Number 9, I clear my desk when I'm done. And number 10, I say no when somebody wants to give me something. And number 11 is I actually say no. Just say no because no is a complete sentence. Now, next I'm going to just share a few strategies on some tips for me letting go. And number 1, it doesn't fit. And this is my Taylor's Tip Time segment. It doesn't fit. I don't look good in it. I haven't worn it and I can't wear it anymore. Or I no longer use it and I don't love it. I gave you 5. It doesn't fit. We've all had those things, but sometimes we feel like, if I lose a few pounds. But see, in my mind, I realize, do I want to do the work to get to that place where I can fit that again? And I recently did it. I looked at the dress. I love it. But it's like I know the kind of work I would really have to do to get into that. I'm not willing to do that. I don't look good in it. I've changed. I'm older. I'm menopausal. So I don't look good in it. I haven't worn it. And sometimes you can't anymore. There were wonderful things that I still remember. This cute little black skirt that I used to have that came above my knees. I wore it in my 30s. Now that I'm in my 50s and I'm on 60, I don't even want to wear it anymore. I no longer use it. There's lots of things that maybe years ago we used regularly, but now there was appliances. I was helping a client organize her kitchen. And there was this huge, heavy appliance. And I told her, if you're going to keep it on the counter, yes. But if you got to pull it out, lift it up, are you really going to use it? And you're and your husband in a place now where you eat out a lot. And of course, you don't love it. If you look at something and you realize, you know what, you're taking up some space and I want to put something there that I truly love. So those are my Taylor's Tips time for letting go. So, as we head into this new year, is it time for you to get organized? From your paperwork to your time to your life, let me help you on your journey to getting organized. So if you or someone you love needs to conquer the clutter or just needs help getting organized, go to my contact page. Schedule a 15-minute session with me. Take the steps necessary and start by doing something today. Click the link in the show page. And remember, this is also makes a great gift, so you still have time to get that. Well, this is the part of the segment I truly love, and you know that because I get to thank you. Thank you for listening. Just thank you. I mean, sometimes I get a little teary-eyed when I think about it, where I started, where I am, where I'm excited about going. But thank you so much for listening, and also thank you for following me on social media, for your likes, your retweets, for your sharing. Please continue to follow me. Also check out my Pinterest board. I have a Clutter Busters, a home organizing, organized papers, organized living, organizing your time, so much more. So check them out. And don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and also click that little button, the bell, so that you can get notifications whenever a new video is posted. And for those of you who don't already know, I'm on TikTok. I still can't believe it. That's why I have to say it every time, because I am on TikTok. So I'm excited about that. And of course, for you ladies out there, if you're thinking of getting organized, don't get overwhelmed. Join my Facebook group, Living Life Totally Organized. That's a community of women supporting each other on their journey to living a life that is totally organized, and it is free. I created this group because I wanted people to have a place where they could post a question, post a photo, post a video of their organizing challenges, and allow me to partner with them on this journey to getting organized. A lot of times, women share tips, share strategies. Sometimes the group is just a little quiet and a little shy, but that's okay. But I come on there, I hopefully get them engaged. So be sure to check that out. Well, do you know what time it is? Are you doing your little dance? Are you getting excited? Are you chanting? It's Toss It Tuesday time. And it's Toss It Tuesday. The junk mail, the circulars, you don't need, you don't use, let's toss them. My app suggestion for this week is Todoist. It's an app. Helps you kind of keep track of all those to-do lists. My Amazon shop, the $20 and under gift ideas. Check it out just in case you're looking for some last minute little stocking stuffers. My repurpose suggestion for the week is for the kids. They have all of these wonderful toys. Some of them they don't have time to play with, but they still kind of have a little bit of sentimental value to them. Repurpose them. I saw somebody take some toys and they kind of basically cut them and they made cute little hooks for the kids. Or, someone actually made a clock for the kids. There's so many different things, and you guys are so creative. So check that out. And of course, my book suggestion for this week is Organizing for the Rest of Us, 100 Realistic Strategies to Keep Any House Under Control. Again, Organizing for the Rest of Us, 100 Realistic Strategies to Keep Any House Under Control. And that is available on Audible. And of course, you can get a free copy and a free 30-day trial of Audible. Click the link in the show page. Again, a free copy and a free 30-day trial from Audible. Just click the link in the show page. And my quote for this week is, cleaning and organizing is a practice, not a project. because you've got to constantly do that. It's not just a project you just kind of do every now and then. No, this is something you really have to do on a regular basis. Well, I hope you enjoyed this segment with just me. So, thank you for listening, and be sure to share this podcast with your family, your friends, and on your social media network. And again, let me know you enjoy listening to this podcast by leaving a review, and also support this podcast by buying a cup of coffee. You can visit my website at www.janetmtaylor.com. And until next time, you have a clutter-free day. But most of all, you have an organized week.